Hello everybody, and welcome back to Rames Customs. Today we are playing...
Casa Muerta.
By Antonanzas.
There we go. Good job.
There you go. You actually pronounced it.
Took more takes than we wanted it to be. Well, also we were having some loading issues with Overgrown, which is by this same map maker. It just wasn't loading for us. Is everybody's game working? Chicken is disconnected.
Yep.
No,
We're
I'm
getting
in.
Dragon Shield parts, I think.
Oh, I'm in, but it says connection interrupted.
Well, we don't see you at all.
You don't? I'm
No.
in. I'm in the game. I can
Try to
shoot.
join again. You were like not here. Tony, do you see Chicken?
No, he's gone.
Yeah.
What? I literally was in the game.
Do you have your zombie counter at 24? Or not zombie
Yeah.
counter, do you have like your zombies per round at 24?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me double check all my Pegasus crap. All right.
See if you can join us, like mid-game.
All right. Join game.
Let's see if that's a possibility.
Oh, let's
Oh.
see. It got me
Is
in
it-
the
is it
game
doing
and I'm
something?
loading. It got me in the game and I'm loading. So.
Moment of truth. Oh, there he is. Let's see if you actually stay. Or if you lag out. Curious.
Yeah. I hear the pistol.
We're not
Yeah,
shooting.
that's-
Well, now I am. but-
No, I hear the pistol loading. Like, you know, whenever you first load in, it's like.
Protect chicken!
I know. I am.
I freaking hate customs.
We're guarding you from so
Oh,
many
ah,
zombies.
you're in,
I'm
you're in.
in.
Okay,
Finally.
guys, now we can start our threesome. I mean, what?
Hey, I mean, I'm fine with that.
How do you have
Yeah.
Widow's Wine?
We got Tony and Chicken here.
How do you have
For the
Widow's
first
Wine?
time ever.
She's
Oh,
cheating.
I started with Widows. What do you mean? I start with
I'm
Creeper.
holding one. I don't see the laser going away.
I'm gonna turn my FOV
Oh, mine worked.
back.
What? Your word? Oh, mine did.
To 103.
Is this not a soul box? I saw
God
souls
numbers.
going into here. I saw souls going into here. Is this not a soul box?
It is a soul box, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
Actually,
Get
we're
out of my
gonna
way, Tony.
leave that at 90.
You can literally trap
Alright.
someone in there. Ooh.
So my PC isn't as
Red
low. There it
James
is.
is dealing with technical difficulties.
No,
Oh,
it
it's
wasn't
money.
technical difficulties. It was just
I thought it was
I
the
was like
lamps,
playing
the
Warzone,
money.
so I started using that Warzone 120 FOV, which I don't
What?
like.
You were playing Warzone without us?
No, it was like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't been playing Warzone. It was like when I was playing Warzone ranked, and then
Yeah, you're
started
on
running into all the
X-Defiant now.
cheaters. Oh yeah, X Defiant. Great game, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Same with
Every s-
What were you about to say, Tony? Say it.
Oh, no, I was
Talk
gonna
your-
say every
talk
single
your
one of your
shit.
videos is an ad for X-Defiant, bro.
It is. I actually put that in the tags of the video coming out tomorrow. I put
Did you really?
hashtag no zombie reference, just hashtag Power World, hashtag X Defiant, hashtag Elden Ring. We're gonna see how it does in the algorithm. But speaking of Power World, new update as of this video being recorded came out today. Added a new area, a new level cap, a minigun, some really cool stuff. So if you guys want to hop back on Power World, it's a good time to do that. And then also, hopefully you guys have been playing the new Elden Ring DLC.
I have never touched Elden Ring in my life. I've never played it.
So I
once.
was unemployed basically for about a week, so I no-lifed it. Like, I literally, one day I played 15 hours straight. Like, when I went up to eat, I just grabbed Uncrustables and waters and just kept playing.
Oh my gosh, Uncrustables, holy
Yeah, and
crap,
cheese sticks and water. I just kept playing. I literally, first of all, I beat the DLC, like, a couple days ago.
Yeah, Neon's on that right now, like right today.
Yeah,
on
he's
the-
struggling to beat the final boss. The final boss is literally, like, people are saying, like, the hardest boss in, like, gaming history. Like,
I haven't-
I don't want to spoil who the boss is, but it's a boss in the, like, main game that is in his prime form in the DLC.
Oh.
And he is just super overpowered. But they, like, Neon should be able to beat it because they released a patch, which made your character stronger, the way the leveling system works in the DLC. But Noah J was, I was watching him. He streamed the boss fight for 9 hours straight and couldn't beat him. And Noah J was so tired. He was like cursing more than I've ever seen him curse. Like,
Yeah,
because he's normally
not
pretty
really a person.
family friendly. Yeah, dude. So
Yeah,
it was,
I definitely have been
it's pretty
keeping track of
interesting.
Neon and his Elden Ring because ever
Let's see
since
what
he
we
got
got
on
this
Elden
box.
Ring, he was never playing Warzone with me, and I'm like, okay, I gotta keep track of this guy. Gotta make sure when he's done, so I can actually play with him again.
But it's a really good DLC. It might get Game of the Year, even though it's a DLC. I give it like a 9 out of 10, just because there were some parts of it that were kind of stupid. Like there's one area on the map that's just like really like I think unused, and there's another part where there's like invincible enemies, and I lost like 500,000 runes because of it, because I didn't know you were
500,000?
supposed to crouch to like get away from them, or not be noticed by them. So, but overall, I had pretty fun. I put way too many hours. I don't think I've played like that much of a video game straight since literally like Chronicles or Black Ops 4, like freaking 6 years ago.
You must really enjoy that game.
Bottom of this video is gonna say
It was just addicting.
hashtag Power World.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna play a lot of Power World too. But like Power World, I play more AFK than anything, just to like farm the resources. But we should all play Power World.
We
have
should.
Power World.
I could be recording that.
Power World
I
stream?
haven't made a
Oh my
Power
God.
World video. Technically, I haven't made any video besides Modern Warfare 3.
This map's a cool little survival map. I think it's just World War II weapons in the box.
Yeah, it looks a lot. It seems a lot smaller than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
But
we
then
haven't
again,
been talking about the map at all.
I don't play custom maps, so I'm not usually used to such small maps. And when I do, I usually play big maps. So yeah, I've never played like survival maps. I like playing the ones where it's like a lot of new stuff and everything. But this one's actually cool. It's actually a decent amount of space for like training and stuff.
Did you notice a soul box or anything yet?
Yeah, no, I know too.
Oh no, yeah, okay, I'm stupid. There's one right here. So let's work on
There's
these soul
someone here.
boxes. So my opinion on soul boxes are they take in like a good map to a great map. Like this is just like a personal preference of mine. I think I'm biased towards soul boxes, but I think they give you a little bit of an objective to do that's not like a full-fledged Easter egg, and I really like them, especially when they're like in difficult areas sometimes. Excluding
I
that
get that.
Pokemon map me and Tony played. Oh, never mind.
Like
That's not even on the channel because we didn't beat it. But it was a World at War map, and it was rough, and I was yelling at Tony real bad, and he thought I was
To be
going to yell
fair-
at him again if we played it again.
I just like 2 days ago watched your guys' apartment map, and you
Mhm.
guys didn't beat that either. So like, why did you decide to upload that?
No,
one?
we didn't. Sometimes we don't beat maps. Like, there's a bunch of videos, I think, where I just die during the boss fight.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's not really like, as long as I feel like I showcase most of the map, I'm okay with it. You know, like typically that involves like getting pack punch open, and normally
Yeah.
pack punching. But like on that map, it wasn't a custom camo or anything. We didn't pack a punch, but we got it open. We opened all the doors, so I thought it was
Yeah, that
alright. It
makes
was just a tiny map. We gotta get used to the Black Ops struggle. Like when we were playing World at War for a while, I think we got pretty good because we were used to how like hard it was. But then like we don't play it for a while, and then we go back, especially after playing like Black Ops 3. It's just with Pegasus on, you know, it gets a little easy. I'm just grabbing one of these perks.
Yeah. Hey, Ravens especially, I think he got worse over time, yeah.
I probably did.
Yeah.
Probably just out of my prime.
Bro, before you used to farm, now like, I don't know, man.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
just no skill,
Speaking
yeah.
of the Black Ops struggle, oh, I did not mean to throw that. Speaking of the Black Ops struggle, I'm such a huge fan of Black Ops games. I freaking love anything that Treyarch makes, and I am so excited for Black Ops 6. I know you guys already talked about this, but holy crap.
I think I'm not excited for the multiplayer. I think skill-based matchmaking is gonna ruin that. But I am
Even skill-based
excited.
matchmaking.
What?
Even skill-based matchmaking.
It's terrible. It is awful. It is a system used to basically manipulate players into thinking they're doing good. and they're better than they are. That's why X Defiant shows you how good you are, basically. Like,
It
you
shows
have
how
people
good
on
you are
there.
with bringing you up with people who don't play.
No, that's not what it means at all. No, see, the issue is it's a false algorithm that protects bad players, and you never get a sense of progression because you're constantly having the same games. So whether like you just started playing an FPS, you know, or let's not say that bad. Let's say you played a little bit of COD. Okay, so if you have skill-based matchmaking on, your first 10 games are going to be the same as your 10,000th plus game. Because what happens is it's an algorithm. You're going to do good, then do bad, then do good, then do bad. And it's just going to keep going. You're not going to see improvement. Whereas if you play a game like X Defiant or old Call of Duty, it sucks at first. There is a welcome playlist in X Defiant, and World at War had it too. So like up until level 25, you get to play with lower level people to get the gist of the game, which I think is really good. I think that's like good skill-based matchmaking. But the thing is, like, you might start off worse, which is normally how things should work. Like, if you play a sport, you're going to be worse at it when you start than when you finish, I would hope. And, you know, like, if you, like, the problem with skill-based matchmaking is it protects people, and they don't see any improvement. Like, it's hard for me to judge if I'm getting better. I play ranked, so that helps me a little bit realize it. But people who don't play ranked, it's like really tough sometimes to see where you're at. And another thing is ranked in Call of Duty plays into skill-based matchmaking. So, you know, if I'm a high rank in multiplayer, ranked, then I go into pubs and I'm still playing really good people in pubs. And so it's just sweaty no matter what. And so, like, and let's say I was like cracked out on G Fuel, getting ready for esports, playing really good, and then now I just want to chill after work and play some pubs. I'm going to be for at least a little bit, because I think it's like enhancement based matchmaking, or not enhancement, engaged optimized matchmaking or something. So like it switches every so many games, but for a while I'll be like playing really good people, and it's frustrating. But what's cool about X Defiant is you got a lot of people whining, right? They're like, this game definitely has skill-based matchmaking. It's so hard. No, you're not as good as you think you are. Everybody thinks they're like a really good player when it comes to COD. Like, people have such COD egos. And then you go into a game like X Defiant, and all of a sudden you're going negative a lot. That's because you're not that great of a player. You're going to have to just get better if you want to have the stats you want to have. And you know, that's just what it is. And that's how old COD used to be. You used to get slammed. And, of course, there wasn't as much skill at the time. Like, there's a lot of sweaty people now because everyone wants to be a streamer. Okay, we can now get the Bible. But still, like, you could see that sense of progression. And I think that's important. That's why I like Elden Ring, right? So Elden Ring, you die 100 times on the boss, but you keep fighting it, and you get better, and eventually you beat that boss. That's satisfying. See, with COD, there's no satisfaction because I know there's just a system that is manipulating me to play the game as long as possible. And that's what skill-based matchmaking, or enhancement optimized matchmaking does. So that's why I think no matter how good the multiplayer is, like I think MW3 is a good multiplayer, it's not going to be that good if it has it. Now what I'm hoping happens is they're going to see, because X Defiant has got 10 million players like in a few weeks. I'm hoping what happens is Call of Duty sees that, but they probably won't, because a lot of people don't even know what skill-based matchmaking is, honestly. A lot of people
No. They actually did. A lot of people believe that COD is doing this, because I don't know if you heard, because I'm guessing you don't pay much attention to COD anymore because you don't really like it, but a lot of people are saying they're scared of how well X Defiant's doing, and so they said in Black Ops 6 skill-based matchmaking is going to be reduced a ton, and a lot of people believe it's because of what X Defiant did.
I think a little bit's okay. I think a little bit is, that's like what Halo did back in the day. Like, I think a little bit is okay to protect the 10% worse and the 10% best. Man, I don't know, like, maybe not that far. I'm trying to think, but you gotta, like, there's got to be some, like, okay, matchmaking in general has it because they're trying to balance the matches, right? So if you got, I'm just gonna put ranked into perspective. This isn't gonna really make sense, but or no, what I'm about to say makes more sense. Let's say a guy averages 40 kills a game, and most people average 20. They might put the 20s, like they might have like let's just say 44. Let's just go down to the rank formula. But let's say they have one guy is a 40, and then they got 3 20s. The other team might have freaking 30, a 30, like 40. Like they just balance out the numbers to where you're gonna have some really good players, you're gonna have some average, you're gonna have some below average, you know. And
Yeah,
then
but
it
the
comes
thing I
down to
don't
how you
like-
perform on that match.
The thing I don't like is whenever you get like insanely good enemies, but then your teammates are just not on the same skill bracket as you. That's why I feel like
And that happens
matchmaking is
sometimes.
kind of necessary because skill-based matchmaking it only matches your enemies most of the time. Not really.
But then you never know how good you are. You know what I mean? You're never like getting into play against those really good people. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not one of the the bottom 1% of people and the top 1% of people can sometimes break the algorithm because they're that good or that bad. Probably like if you're bottom 1%, you're probably like elderly or physically or mentally disabled. Like not trying to insult anybody, but like that's just kind
Not
of.
trying to insult anybody.
No, I'm being like legit. So I'm gonna bring up this story. So this guy's probably still a big YouTuber. His name, I hope he doesn't watch this. This is gonna probably hurt his rep. But his name's a Korean Savage. I used to watch him in Black Ops 3, and he used to get a bunch of nuked outs, which is basically you go flawless and free for all 30 and up. And I was wondering how are his lobbies so freaking easy? Now, of course, you got guys using VPNs and everything, but because COD back in the day didn't have like really like it still had some skill-based matchmaking since Advanced Warfare, so I think this still worked. But he would basically reverse boost really bad, and you can still do this in COD. And so he got in a lot. There was a Reddit post. This guy goes, "I just saw the Korean Savage drop a nuke in my sister's lobby. She has one arm, by the way."
Yeah.
Like, this was like apparently, I don't know, I'm guessing it was real, you never know on Reddit, but it's like, and that guy's getting freaking hundreds of thousands of views off that video. But that's what can happen with reverse boosting. Because of skill-based matchmaking. And sometimes people reverse boost just to get a good game, and that, you know what that does? That hurts the normal people. You know, that hurts the people who just get off work and want to play a few hours of COD, like 2 hours of COD, and then all of a sudden, oh, I got the Korean Savage in my lobby, Or
Yeah,
even
like
worse
those
than that, not
people-
even average, disabled. But anyway, what were you about to
I
say?
feel like those people who just like are casual and just want to play a couple games. I feel like they're not so competitive that they'll care about getting slammed because they're really not competitive or even care about the game that much. That's just my opinion.
Well, then they shouldn't care about skill-based matchmaking. Then. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, like they don't, because they're not the ones that are actually complaining about it. It's usually like, what's it called? The freaking, what'd you say? Like the middle people? I
yeah,
don't know.
they just.
Dang it.
That's my biggest problem with COD now. They just want COD points. Like they're bringing back gobblegums, and I know a lot of people like gobblegums. Me personally, I do not like anything that you can get an advantage with because of money. And that's what, those ultra rare megas do. And that's why I was never a big fan of gobblegums. They add a lot of variety to the game. Like if they were just the classic ones, I would have been super cool with that. But the problem is, in Black Ops 3, you can get round robins, all this goofy stuff to get top of the leaderboards. And, like, that. But Activision right now, they're just such a bad company. Like, they just want money. And it's I'm going to probably buy the game a week early because if you buy the Deluxe Edition or whatever it's called, you get access to it Did you guys see like any cool wonder weapon in the box?
I saw a thunder gun, ray gun, and I think that's it.
Okay.
Where's the
I saw
shield at?
Blunder
I got 2
Oh,
parts.
Wonderwolf as well.
Oh, let's look for the shield. But anyway, what I was saying is you pay more, you get access to zombies a week early. So I'm gonna do that just for the channel, you know, and I want to play it a week early. But you know, so they got me, you know. So that
Yeah,
like,
but my thing on Mega Gobblegums, there's only like a very few percent of people that actually care about the advantage because it's just a PvE, and the only people that actually do care are people who go for world records on rounds or Easter eggs. But there's around 99% of those people that don't do that, and that's just my thing. Like, they're not gonna care about that 1% if the other 99%
well, even
has a
if
chance
it's
to make money.
PvE, there's still like here, I'm using this on you. There's still a sense of like competitiveness about it. Like even like because we were talking about camos the other day and hackers. This is another reason. Like I just can't play COD because I go into pubs, it's a sweat fest, and everyone's using broken one-shot weapons. Like, and then I go into ranked and I'm playing freaking hackers now. Well, I stopped playing just because I was burnt out on ranked multiplayer. That's a sweat fest. You gotta be ready for that.
Oh, where'd you get the shield?
It's over here.
Oh, you
Wait,
built it?
you just built it? Where
Yeah.
did you find it? Where did you find the parts?
One of the parts was on the couch. The other part was like mounted up high on this wall next to power.
And then the
Okay,
other-
I'm gonna get the Bible in, and we have enough. It's around 20. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Skill-based matchmaking is bad. I'm hyped for Black Ops 6, but just for zombies.
Bro, the zombies.
I'm not
Bro,
excited
actually,
for multiplayer.
I'm in love with Treyarch campaigns, so I'm actually excited for the campaign as well.
It
The
might be
campaign
good
looks
too.
sick.
They had the most development time ever, so let's hope it's good.
The thing
and
I love about no,
you
you
can
go.
keep going. No, you finish. You're
Okay,
gonna
fine,
get
okay,
you get the last bit in before I end it.
The thing I love about Black Ops or like Treyarch's campaigns is like you have choices in the campaign. Like some of them might all be canon, but the choices are like cool to make. Like in Cold War, you could betray all the characters and then like kill them, but that's not the actual canon ending. And I kind of like how you could do that. I think.
Oh
cool.
yeah, it's always cool. It adds replayability to the campaign. But yeah, Tony, any closing thoughts before I end this video?
Call of Duty can improve.
It definitely can, and let's hope it does. Great
And this
wise
map
words,
is
man.
also really fun. It's like so much space and room. And there's
Yep.
like a lot of perks and
If you
everything.
guys want a really cool like quick survival map, try this out.
What a gun.
I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, please leave a like on the video. Helps my video get out to the algorithm, so we can keep growing the channel. And if you want to stay tuned for more custom zombies content, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one. Bye bye.